anglers. This is Alberta, and we're the anglers. Today we're going to be showcasing a 1-hour northern pike challenge, trying out a few different lures that are a little bit obscure, something you don't use on a regular basis. And every time you catch a different fish, our rule is that you have to switch out your lures. So we're hoping to get into a few different types and see how they perform in this type of water. We're here at Cross Lake today. It's a little smoky due to the fires up in northern Alberta. Hope everybody's doing good up there. We're thinking about you guys and hope all is well. But at the same time, we're still enjoying getting out here and having a good time.
So what do we got here? What do you think it's going to be?
First cast, he's already hooked into something. I think a chance to cast out here. Clinton hooked himself, probably a little more than Pike, north likely, or the biggest perch in Cross Lake. So you got the 5 diamonds. And she'll probably be around a 22 inch or something in that realm. Oh, we even got a little bit of weeds in there. And that's what you call the perfect release.
Let that guy go, buddy.
Classic Cross Lake. Like, they're good, great colors, good shape.
Right now I'm using the G Loomis E6X walleye combo. Good for anything here in Alberta though. Obviously today we're catching northern pike, so it's got enough backbone and enough bend to be able to keep those pike on the line. So we got that rigged up with the Stratic CI4 Plus. We got Power Pro 20-pound test braid line here, up to a 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. A little bit thicker bone for these sharp teeth on the northern pike. Don't want to be losing any lures today, so that's what we're rolling with. Just a short little leader here, just for some extra protection.
So the first lure that I'm going to showcase today is the Thunder Mist, kind of like a buckshot here. We got the horsehair on the end with the flexi jig, that meaning that the actual jig itself flexes back and forth. First jackfish challenge, first hook going out there. Hopefully I can get one and switch it up to something different. You know, it just takes a little bit of time before you get yourself one. Clinton got lucky in the first one, but guarantee this one's bigger. That's how it is. Oh, she's tiny, guys. She's tiny one. Oh. She's got a little fight there, though. Right there. Look at that hook set. Oh, a little high, but.
So Dylan's getting his first fish. I'm gonna get my second lure back in there. Have a look at this one. This is the old Thunder Mist Sting Nose jigging spoon in silver color. And you know what? I've caught a few pike on this before, so hopefully she doesn't fail me now.
Another one, first one for the books. Trying out something new now.
We're on. Oh, yeah. So we're hooked up right now, right on the 3/4 ounce silver Sting Nose jigging spoon. Just like a mimicking minnow jig by Thunder Mist Lure Company. And doesn't feel too big. You know, they're kind of all similar size in this Cross Lake, or Steele Lake as they call it. All around between 20 and 23 inches is your average there. And we're bringing up one right now. Nice hooked right in the corner of the mouth there. Still got a little bit of fight into him. Let's see if I can snatch him up. Got him. That's pike number 2 from the Thunder Mist Lure Company Sting Nose jigging spoon. Let's get that bait out of there.
Speaking of lures, we got ourselves the Python Darter here with a piece of plastic on the end of it, trailing on your main kind of spoon there. Creates a nice flash, good action in the water. Haven't caught anything on it yet. I actually bought it in hopes that it was a bit smaller than it was. Turned out to be a bit more of a salmon lure. So good thing these things eat anything, so give it a shot. Well, that's actually decent. I think it's because that lure is so big. Ah! You lost it. Damn it! You're gonna have to clean up that lure.
What happened?
Right in the weed bed, man. Not my day.
That's a good hit there. On the Vibrafax. This one took a little bit, but we got him. And a quick hook set, buddy. Hook release. Let him go now. He's got it.
The old salmon lure is not holding out for real well for old Dylan here. I rolled 7 or 8 casts in. I had one hooked, lost it like a fool, and now I just been hammering the weeds, demolarized. Really want to switch because Clinton's killing me. I really picked the worst lure to start off with the second one. So, oh yeah, he's probably on it.
Oh no, I lost him. Here he comes.
So yeah,
Here he comes.
Mike
Here he
cower
comes.
down here pretty soon. Get ready for a cower down.
He's hooked up.
And I'm switching.
That was the first cast for the old grub tail jig there. Long male here. You know what? We're catching a lot of males because we're sitting in a big weed patch right here. Oh, he got long. I can't even hold him. Long and skinny males hanging out in these weed patches, and you can tell because when we're bringing up these weeds on our lures, there's a bunch of eggs on there, and I bet you these males are just fertilizing those eggs, hanging out in there, looking for a nice grub, like I just presented to them, and we're gonna let this guy go. And he's feisty. Swims off, nice and healthy.
You're switching? Yeah, man. Mostly. Oh, and we're on. Right there, he buried that. This is why I don't like trouble. Get the old pliers out and we'll get him out of there. There's only two types of game fish in here. We're looking at perch and we're looking at just northern pike. It seems like the pike have really overrun this lake. I've talked to a few locals and they've said that they've used to come here back, 7 to 10 years ago, and they would use it as a perch lake. Recently, it doesn't seem like those perch are still around. Most likely probably because there's a million pike in here. The limit here is nice too, so if you're into catching and actually cooking fish, it's a great place to come because you can actually keep your food for yourself and fry them up on the old pan there. Pike. You on already? I didn't get my rod up. On the northern pike, buddy. It is confirmed. They do eat each other. Oh, he's not a bad fighter. There's Pike number 5, buddy. There we go.
What do we got?
Another Pike on the, he's a little bit of a puncher. Ooh, he buried that thing. Whoa, got it. Right on the lips though, if you want to check it out. Great little hook set there. Nice, it doesn't damage the fish too much and it makes it really easy to just pop her out like that. Another classic Steele Lake Pike. Right on the pink jig.
This one's better though.
I think mine's bigger.
Caught on the northern pike.
We'll see how it goes.
Nice little double header. So this is going to be my 6th lure challenge. We got a barbless imitation leech hook here.
I'm gonna be rolling with the Blue Fox spinner here. It's got like an imitation minnow on the side along with a spinner. Treble with a little bit of hair on the back. Sometimes they just do work really well. There you go.
Hooked up on the leech.
As he hooks into his little leech lure.
This is the little guy. You know, sometimes you sling him into the boat. Oh, never mind.
That's tiny. Baby.
Yeah, I picked this leech hook up from Amazon Prime. I think it was like a value pack of some sort. And apparently they catch 12-inch pike. There you go, buddy, just a baby. Let him go. Yeah. This, my friend, is the grasshopper. Purchased on Amazon Prime as a value pack. You know, it's got a nice little bill on there, so she dives about maybe 4 or 5 feet, so this is perfect for fishing. We're about 6-7 feet here as Dylan hooks up. Go set up the active track as Dylan's hooked up here.
And we're on, right off the weed bed, 3 feet of water. And I don't want to bring him up too fast, he's just going to run my drag up. Land him here quickly. Oh, don't twist on me, baby. I love you too. Oh, gotcha. Whoa, look at this guy. He's been had a few bites already. Looks like someone who's got been hooked up, but he's got a little damage here around the top from a previous hook. I'll see if I can get mine out and not hurt him too bad when I get it out. Didn't damage him at all. Fish number 4, fins on. I have to catch up pretty quickly though.
Grasshopper, buddy.
Got him on the grasshopper.
Oh, he's fighting good. Wow. That bend and that rod. Nailed that grasshopper, buddy. So yeah, you really want to be careful when you're handling pike. You know, a lot of people grab them underneath the gill plate here. You've got to be really careful when you're not damaging the gills. Underneath here, you can see that the gills are very exposed once you lift that back plate there. You want to keep your hands underneath there so that the gills don't get damaged at all.
All right, come to the end of the lure challenge here. I'm gonna step up my game and throw on the old floating frog. Floats right on the top. Looks like a scrumptious little frog on the top. Hopefully we'll get something. Never caught one on a frog before, so this will be on my bucket list.
You know what, I'm joining you there, brother. We got another frog lure, and this is now the frog challenge.
This is now the frog challenge. First one to catch one of the frog wins the whole championship. The frog challenge is on, buddy. Oh, he let it go.
Oh. Couldn't you ever catch anything with that frog?
I had 2 strikes on it yesterday when I was pre-fishing. Didn't ever catch anything on the frog yet, man. Oh, did we see it?
Oh, you lost it.
He took my frog.
Looks like his frog challenge is over.
Don't worry, I got another one.
That's hilarious. He snatched at
Did you get that on film?
No.
Oh, man. He came off. Oh, I knew he'd come back. He's got it again. Oh, the double. Oh, it came off again.
There it is.
You got him? Hold up.
Keep the tension on. Gotta keep the tension on. Keep that hook in the mouth here. I think I got him. Nice. Oh. Oh. And we got him, buddy.
You got him?
Oh. Oh.
Man, I just had another hit too.
He inhaled the frog. Can't even see the frog bait. You look in there. I think that's a wrap for the challenge, eh?
So, you almost had one there.
It wasn't my day, man.
You almost had
It wasn't my day. Oh, Clinton pulled her off. Wins the frog challenge for today. Wins the bait challenge too. But just happy to be out here and casting a few lures and catching a few pikes. But till next time, thanks for dropping by. This is Alberta Angling. This is Alberta. We're the anglers. Clinton and Dylan. Have a great one, guys.